Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2021. My name is Benji, and today we're going to be riding the Women's World Championships road race in Flanders. I have played quite a few times before on this channel with this database, the women's database by Badger Barrier on the Steam Workshop, and I've loved every second of it, so I do want to ride this parkour. One problem is, this is not the women's parkour, we're doing the men's parkour, but considering we have stats up to 85 in the same way as the men's database in this game, that should not matter too much. Also, it's basically impossible to make a start list for a World Championships or national team race in general on Pro Cycling Manager, so I had to have the game decide that, but not that big of a deal. While we are here, let's take a quick look at the teams that are present and the riders for those teams. Longoborghini, Balsamo, Consoni for Italy as the three main candidates. France with Labou, Music and Codorago. Belgium has Kopecky. I'm not sure about Dora. I think in-game this parkour might be less selective than in real life, so it could just end up being Dora sprinting for that team. Netherlands with Marianne Vos, Amy Pieters van der Breggen. I don't know if Van Vleuten is selected, but if she's not, then that's, catastrophe. United States of America, Rivera and Thomas. We've got Dygert here as well. In real life, unfortunately, not due to her injury of last season. Diana Lippert for Germany. I don't necessarily see too much in the Spanish team, to be honest. Denmark with a fan favorite Uttrup Ludwig and Emma Nolsgaard. Didriksen as well in the team. We've got Reusser at Switzerland. Let's take a look at the second tab. Dignan Barnes at United Kingdom. We see Alison Jackson at Canada. Majerus at Luxembourg. Hoskins, Pratt and Brown at Australia. That's actually a strong team, to be honest. Diadoma at Poland, Molman Pasio at South Africa. We've got Allerud and Suzanne Anderson at Norway as well. Last page then, nothing too extreme, only Kissenhofer as a known candidate at Austria Rijkes as well from Seratizit. All in all, fun start list. Very much looking forward to starting this race. I'm just a bit scared that the game might see this as just a sprint, but I'll certainly try and light it up a bit on the smaller hills in the Flandrian circuit. I've chosen to go with Denmark because I love Cecilie Uttrup Ludwig and Emma Norsgaard as riders, and as a consequence, let's try and win this race with them. Now, I am not sure I want to go in the breakaway, though I do feel like it might be fun to do so, but to do so, I would expect Norman Hansen or someone like that to be my candidate, and right now, only Didriksen is at the front, so that's not a likable candidate to go in the breakaway for me. Honestly, a very late move, but I'll still try and go in the break. Let's see if the Netherlands or someone like that decides to counter us. Anna van der Breggen is actually already controlling, so she's doing domestique work. In game, I'm surprised that that is happening. In real life, that's pretty normal because she's kind of running out the last parts of her career. We are attacking together with Neff. Is that the mountain bike goddess herself? I think it is. I'm honestly curious whether Norman Hansen is family of the Mel Lasse Norman Hansen, but I honestly don't know. I think it's pretty clear that the Netherlands doesn't want me to get away. Marianne Vos was even pacing, which is kind of surprising because she's their candidate for the sprint. Very quickly, our stats. 77 hill on the day for Emma Norsgaard. I think that she's our candidate for the victory, to be honest. I think we can get us over all these tiny hills towards the finish line. Uttrup Ludwig, not a great day for her, but she still got 81 hill, 80 mountain. Mountain stat won't come in too useful today, though. While we are getting some water, we have the first Moskestrat coming up, and I'm curious what it looks like on Pro Cycling Manager. Here to the right, I think it starts. Cobble should start imminently, yes. It is quite short in game, but I do think we can make a significant difference on a climb like this. So I will be using it 100% on the second Flandrian circuit, roughly 70-80k from the line to try and thin out the herd a bit. Here we go, the Danish Armada is on the roads. We've got roughly 5 kilometers towards the next Smeisberg, and my team is ready. Norsgaard, once again, our leader. Uttrup Ludwig is one of the last women in our team. Didriksen could be the lead out if she's not dropped by then. So that's kind of our plan. I think Norman Hansen's day is over. She's done a wonderful job this entire race. Basically did a bit of a Tim de Klerk today. So that's pretty cool. I'm ready for the Smeisberg. And here we go. To the left, we are seeing the breakaway. They now have a 50-second gap on us. I'm going to up it towards 90 with Holmesgaard and really put a tempo to try and split up the peloton in a bit of pieces on these next few climbs. The Moskestraat follows not too soon after, and that is one where I do want to make moves. The thing is, Oh, Holmesgard is not that great at cobbles, is she? So I might genuinely switch to left for that one, go to 95 on that, use Holmesgard as protection, and try and use left to make that move significantly on this climb. 37 people in the front group, so we are splitting the group, but they came back already. Perhaps if we pull through just after the section, that we can actually make a difference. We got ourselves on 85 right now. Any gaps opening up? We've got some people having trouble following. We have the Italian team on our heels with Longo Borghini and Bastianelli. We've got a bit of a gap. Chantal van den Broek-Blaak is missing out. Lucina Brandt now trying to close it. Van Dijk waiting for the team, despite Van Vleuten and Amy Peters being in the front group. So, bit of an odd choice, but hey, I guess they are choosing to do that, and I'm not their DS, so what can I do about it? Julie left seems to be almost done, but I'll try and keep her for protection on Sigurd for a bit. Holmesgard does not need to pace in the group behind, and we are now on the Tuinmanstraat at the front of the race. Gonna keep on pacing because these Flandria circuit parts are where we need to make differences, and I do think that is very much possible here. Smeisberg time, only 4 riders left, so I don't want to really ruin all my riders on this Flandria circuit. I'd like to keep at least 3 riders for after that. That includes Norsgaard, Trup Ludwig, and Dideriksen herself. Ideally, I could get Sigurd over these sections as well, but then again, if I don't know, is Norsgaard the best sprinter that is left in this group? No, she is not. Balsamo's here. We're far from the best sprinter, it seems. Flandria circuit is done, not very selective like I was afraid of, and I do think that 21-man group behind this peloton is coming back as well, so that is 76 people in the front group, and we've got sprinters here. I wonder if we've got America with Rivera here. Is she even in this race? She is in this race, 78 sprint, so similar to my sprint. Kopecky in this group as well with 79. Jolindora as well with 80, so this ain't gonna be easy. Hosking, yes, 80 sprint as well, all still in the group. This might just be a reduced bunch sprint like this. I took myself off the front of the group to replenish some energy with Dideriksen so she can help out the team. Sigurd should get to the front with the water ASAP though, because I don't want her to lose all her energy before getting the water to these riders. And it looks like that's going to be working out quite perfectly. Right now, we are looking good. I would ideally have Dideriksen for the lead out though, because Uttrup Ludwig's sprint is not too extreme. Some attacks at the front. Lisa Brennauer going together with Nivia Doma, so kind of have to watch out with that. It's only 20k to go, so let's see. Could I put Dideriksen in the wheel of Uttrup Ludwig, or do we think that we can use Uttrup Ludwig herself as lead out on these hills? Lisa Klein now attacking as well, also for Germany. Going to try and move towards that 6-women group that is trying to get away, including Van den Broek-Blaak, Van Dijk. Looks like Van Dijk is dropping from that 4-women group now. We are still pacing behind, and hopefully we can close that down. 45 seconds, and they're caught. I don't know what happened, but they are caught. Brennauer attacking again towards Nivia Doma. We are looking good right now. We are looking good. We are losing Dideriksen pretty soon, though, so that is not ideal. 40 women in this group, if we include the 2 women that are up front. Van den Broek-Blaak pacing down the front of the group. There we go. Off to Uttrup Ludwig then to do the work. We have moves again. Bastianelli and so forth. Dora now trying to close. She's a sprinter, so I'm kind of surprised that she's making that move. I'm just trying to bring Norsgaard to the sprint right now. So I need to keep on pacing with Uttrup Ludwig, even on 90, to try and close down that gap again. Brennauer once again going for a bit of a move. I gotta watch out. Let's not underestimate what is happening here. Balsamo still in that group as well, and the wheel of Van Vleuten. Dora now completely done, it seems. They are racing among the circuit right now. Come on, Cecily. Close down the gap right now on this uphill section. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's keep on going. 90, 95, 4 kilometers to go. Let's go down to 85. Energy Gel on Emma Norsgaard. This is our moment. We can do this. 3 kilometers to go. Let's try and win this race. Let's try and sprint with Uttrup Ludwig already, because these corners will have an influence. Now an uphill section. Ooh, come on, come on, come on. 2 kilometers to go. Let's not go too early. Let's not go too early. Gonna try and come around with 1k to go. I think I'm going too early. Uttrup Ludwig still in the lead. Van Vleuten versus Nivia Doma versus Norsgaard on the right. Kopecky tries to come around. Norsgaard takes it. Yes, indeed. Denmark on top on the World Championships. Emma Cecily Norsgaard is the new world champion. Awesome. What an absolute blast this race. Love that. Our plan was simple. Get Norsgaard to the sprint and we did so. It was close though in the end. I wasn't sure we were gonna win that sprint, but Kopecky was kept behind us. In all honesty, kinda surprised that Niewiadoma was so decent in the final sprint. Balsamo sprinting to 4th, Cornevera to 5th. We've gotten a sad disappointment for the Dutch. 9th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. Well, that's what happens when you use Marianne Vos as a domestique in the earlier parts of a parkour that fits her to the bone. Anyway, if you like this kind of content, then tap that like button. Tell me in the comment section if you want to see the same race for the men, and then I'll upload it tomorrow or the day after. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.